Hey everybody, today I'm going to talk about how to use a mostly used up Sharpie marker, the fine point kind, to do some smudging techniques. Now from another video I did this flame design and I used just a brand new Sharpie and kind of smudged it with my finger. But today I want to show you, if you have a used up Sharpie in your arsenal, here's what I do. First I take the cap off if I'm just using it and I scribble it because I really want to get it, you know, not dark. I want to get it mostly worn. Sometimes I'll leave the cap off, you know, for a couple hours or overnight or something, and that helps. So what you're going to do is basically go into where you want to shade it, and you're going to use your smudge marker to create that shadow, to create that that look. So so this one is still, I might do that, and then I might do it a little bit more, but you may want a couple different ones. One that is just almost entirely used up, and then some others that have a little bit more life left in them. So I'm just going to keep going over it and over it, trying to get a uniform kind of shade going on here. Now, if you press too hard, it's going to be too much. So the trick is to just know how much, and then to just keep going back and doing some additional scribbling. Now if you're using other brand markers or other types of Sharpies, you may not get the right look, but I really like how Sharpie looks on the skin, because it's just got that right black, and when you have that smudge, I'm going to go down here too and smudge this little bottom part. So I might do that and then go back with my fingers and do some smudging like that. Oh, now you can see, like, whoops, did a little bit too much there, so now I've got to go back over here and try to clean that up a little bit. Sometimes too, after you do your smudging, you may want to go back with your you know, brand new point. But I'm getting a pretty good result here, I think. So it's working pretty good. It's all about practice. But in your kit, make sure you have, you know, a couple pretty well worn Sharpies. You can never have too many Sharpies, even if they're not sharp. Get it? You're welcome. So I like to get it on there. Make sure you smudge it, and I don't think I have to go back and do a fine point when I'm done. This is looking pretty good. Some people might put a little moisture on here. They might, you know, wet your finger and try to get it to blend with moisture, but I don't really like to. I feel like if you get it wet, it's going to kind of get out of control, and you're going to lose some of that detail, and then it's just going to look like someone sneezed paint on your arm. So alright, so that's turning out pretty good. You can also use this for other aspects of shading. If you were doing a portrait, and like a lot of times if you were doing smoke, you would want to get wow, now this marker, this is still too new. I really want it to have a like that, so that you can go in, and the harder you push, you can get a different kind of smudge effect, like a shading. So that's what I'm looking for. I might leave the cap off this tonight and then come back tomorrow and clean this up. But you know what you're going for is depth and shadow and shading, and it's looking pretty good. I'll finish this one up here, and then we'll call this video done. But everybody should have a well-worn Sharpie in their kit or on their person at all times. Alright, and then this one here, keep that nice and dark, fading out to here. There you go. And that's using your Sharpie, your worn Sharpie. Here's a close-up. So you can see it's It's legit from a distance. Pretty compelling looking flame tattoo. Granted, it's in a weird place because if you're right-handed, like, you have only a select number of places that you can draw tattoos on yourself. But if your friends want to pay you $100 to make something awesome and draw it on them, you should definitely consider it. All right, that's it for today. Bye.